Greed is not good, regardless of what Michael Douglas says in Wall Street. Hey everyone out there, another episode of Uncensored Solar TV brought to you by all of us here at Solar Wolf Energy. And if you're a huge fan of Gordon Gekko, you're going to probably disagree with my rant today about what's coming in regards to greed in solar. So with utility scale solar, investors in this space, they love the tax equity bite they get out of this, as well as the feed-in tariffs and other things they can negotiate on with power companies. The problem that I'm going to predict is as the margins get tighter for solar as we go on, because we've fallen, right? We've fallen in pricing, in a lot of different areas. And everybody likes growth year after year. The problem is there becomes a point where growth has to stop in utility scale. And the point I'm trying to make is the growth in margins, the growth in not just top line, but the growth in margins. Because if you made $60 million at 10%, those are phenomenal numbers, right? But in 4 years from now, you don't still want to be doing $60 million at 10%, right? You don't want to do $120 million at 5%. It's the same number, same work, with less margin. So the point is the margins are going to start shrinking too in this, and this is what we need to watch out, because this is when the news stories start happening. And I'm thinking pretty far down the road here. So if you follow me, I'm thinking about when there are lots of people that can't wait to say, see, solar doesn't work, right? And for now, for the last 8 to 11 years or so, we've been able to shut them up pretty consistently quarter after quarter, on a feel-good level, on a people level, and on a financial level, a tax shelter level. All good verticals to be showing people to, right? Not bad. The point I'm trying to make is when the margins start getting squeezed down to almost nothing, that's when the half-ass work begins. That's when things get overlooked. That's when engineering plans aren't executed against what they're supposed to be done, right? These are concerns that I have, not in 2018. These are concerns that I'm going to have, looking at 2020, 2022, 2026, going further out, because there are too many people betting against us in this industry that I think a lot of people aren't even looking at. I know a lot of companies, a lot of people in solar in the industry are all looking at their own margins, their own how they look, how they appear in public and reviews and things like that, and they're not looking at this entire industry as a whole, because a panel in the desert that does terrible damage in some way, okay, hurts a solar company that's just two guys in Sioux Falls, Iowa, right? Indirectly, but nonetheless it does. And these are my concerns in this industry. And I know a lot of people aren't talking about this, but it's definitely time somebody does. My conclusion, my concern is this, is that when the margins get squeezed in the utility side of this industry, it's going to lead to some problems. Something we need to start looking out for now, not when it does become a problem. I'd like to be proactive on that as an industry, and I hope those of you that are in the utility side of this, I hope that you are. Thanks for watching the episode of Solar TV, brought to you by all of us here at Solar Wolf Energy. Thanks so much.